In this lecture, we're going to dive a bit deeper and really get into the nitty-gritty of planning out your day using prioritization. At this point, you've used a combination of your deadline, your goals, and the frameworks to get your prioritization in place. And now you're ready to sort your list by next action date and get working on your to-do list, right? Great. So you might find that you have 5 things on your list for today or 25. How do you know what to work on first? I think it's really helpful at this point to apply the following workflow. 1. First, you're going to do the must-its. These are the things that have to happen today, no matter what. This could be that finalized report, the studio boss at noon, or it could be taking out the garbage and recycle booms to the cup because tomorrow is garbage day. 2. Then you want to tackle what I call the quick hits. These are all those little tasks on your list that only take a few minutes each, like following up on a response to an email, returning a phone call or text, submitting your expenses, etc. When you get to this stage, you'll feel a nice little dopamine hit as you start to cross things on your list. See, productivity is fun and uplifting. 3. Finally, you're going to do whatever's left on your list for today. These are the nice to haves. It will be great if you got to eat today, but if you have to be prioritized for another day, nothing bad is not going to happen. Now, if you're someone who prefers paper, this is the time when I'd suggest you use it. You can look at your to-do list and you can physically write it out in your planner, your notebook, or your bullet journal, the order in which you plan to tackle the items on your to-do list. If you're using an app that has drag and drop capabilities, you can drag the tasks into the order in which you plan to attack them. Now, I can almost feel you jumping out of your stand, wanting to shout, "This will all be great." But my days don't always go as planned. I work with clients who have unexpected needs. I'm subject to my boss' limits. And I hear you. The best laid plans are just that, plans. And plans need to be flexible. And for that reason, I highly suggest the midday prioritization round. Typically, it's best to do this right after lunch, as that's the new point of the day for most people. And you haven't yet gotten back into that full-on work mode. When this point comes, take 10 minutes to look at what's coming in throughout the day and compare it to what's left on your plan for the day. Is anything that came in either more urgent or important than what's on your plan? Did a brand new must-do today arrive in your inbox? If so, incorporate it into your system and apply the workflow we just discussed. Get any new must-do done and then keep working on your list. If the stuff that came in isn't more urgent, important, or impactful than what you had planned, then you can integrate it into your system, putting the next action dates where it makes sense. And now I really hope you're starting to see how this all comes together. If you hadn't done the work to put all the data into a single system and then prioritize that system, then you really have no idea if the stuff that comes in today needs to be prioritized above what you already had, planned or not. Without the data, you're just flying by the seat of your pants, hoping that somehow you get it all done. Now what happens when you get to the end of the day and you didn't quite get everything on your list? First, you can rest assured that what you didn't get to was by definition the least important stuff. Because now you are an expert prioritizer, seeing both the forest and the trees. If someone asks you, why didn't you get to X, Y, or Z? You can tell them it's because you are focusing on A, B, and C, which are more important, impactful, urgent, and all free. So if you don't get to it all today, and let's face it, if you're ambitious, then it's likely you're going to get it all done today. Then the next step is to simply reprioritize your tasks for the next day after when it makes sense. Doesn't make sense to leave the tasks as overdue, as this will just cause unnecessary anxiety. Simply look at your system and reprioritize those tasks back into when they make sense. In the next lecture, we're going to spend a little more time talking about reprioritization and why we should vanish the concept of the overdue task. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you found these tips helpful in boosting your efficiency, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. For those of you looking to take your game to the next level, consider checking out the resources in the description to unlock exclusive strategies tailored just for you. And before you go, make sure to check out the next video on our channel for even more insights and techniques to supercharge your efficiency. Remember, with the right tools and mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Until next time, stay focused and stay productive.